About this president's national emergency. I mean, clearly there are trade-offs being made. He's going to use Defense Department money to pay for this wall. Is that going to impact military readiness?
Oh, it absolutely will. And let's just say this is a pure power grab. And not only is he usurping congressional authority under the Constitution, but he's really contravening the will of the American people. And the secretary was right. While no decisions have been made, I can add to that, every decision will be a tough decision. And this is what I mean. I've been hearing for the last 2 years, general officers, senior Pentagon officials coming to the House, coming to Congress, and making a strong case for every single military construction project that we authorize and appropriate. So to go back now and say that they're not important and we're going to take them away and fund the wall, you're talking about military housing, you're talking about airfields, you're talking about military health clinics and schools. That impacts military readiness and the quality of life for military families.
Do you think that there will be specific areas, places, congressional districts that, are going to find out about this and be up in arms about it?
Absolutely. I mean, look, when you look at the list of military construction projects, they compete with one another. Do you do a child care center at Joint Base Andrews in Maryland, or do you do a school on a military base in Kentucky? So when decisions are made by the president, by the acting Secretary of Defense, military communities will be up in arms.
Senator Graham said today on one of the Sunday morning shows that he thought middle schoolers in Kentucky were better off with a secure border than they were potentially with school improvements. Do you agree with that? Good
luck making that case to the families of those military families in Kentucky. I absolutely disagree. If what he's talking about is sort of, maybe drugs in schools, well, I can tell you right now, drugs aren't coming across the southwest border in the numbers that the administration suggests. Let's have increased drug detection at our lawful ports of entry. If he's talking about violence, let's step up our efforts and reduce gun violence in our schools by passing meaningful gun violence prevention regulations. So I think you're going to have parents who are going to be up in arms when these types of decisions are made.
Is there any action that Congress can take to prevent this? I mean, is the administration using something of a loophole in finding these funds, or are they just blatantly disregarding your appropriations decisions?
Well, the first thing that we'll do is we will file a resolution of disapproval. We'll have a majority in the House, and I suspect there'll be a majority.
Have you spoken to the Speaker? Is she planning on doing that now?
Well, I spoke with leadership and Chairman Nadler, because it goes to the Judiciary Committee. He'll be filing a bill. I understand that Representative Castro will be filing a bill as well. So there'll be several